Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another one of my videos here. Today I have a Skellige deck for you, and the leader ability that we'll be using for this deck is Ursine Ritual. Along with that, the stratagem that we have here is this interesting one, the Mask, okay? So this allows us to draw a card, then discard a card, and spawn 2 crows in your melee row. To get further into it, I'm going to take you guys through this deck, bottom up as I usually do. I'm going to try to give you guys the best understanding possible of how to play it, and explain when to play each card, all right? So, at the bottom here, we've just got a certain number of cards to help us in different situations. So we've got the squirrel, for example, here. In this meta, squirrel makes a lot of sense. We're seeing our opponent play cards such as Witch's Sabbath. So they're bringing cards from their graveyard back onto the board later on during a match. We're also seeing certain Skellige plays. For example, we're in a Skellige faction right now. Play a Skellige unit from your graveyard. This card does that. This is kind of a meta card at the moment. So Squirrel could be nice to target something in your opponent's graveyard. That's why we have it there. We do have the Peller in this deck too. Peller is just a nice purify. It's been changed to 4 provision costs. It's very cheap. Very nice purify to have because it can allow you to purify your opponent's defender, purify your opponent's resilience units. You can get value out of this card that way. But we also do have some units in our deck which can go tall. So, maybe if they get poisoned and they're about to get destroyed through poisoning, you can use the Peller to purify that. Or even if they get locked, because we've got cards such as Snowdrop, Coral, we've got Direbear, we've got Olaf. We've got a number of different cards that do have some order abilities too in this deck. So Purify makes sense to have, doesn't it? Moving on, we do have 2 Skirmisher units in this deck. So the way this card works is, when this unit is discarded, summon it from your graveyard to the melee row. We have a number of ways that we can discard the Skirmisher. The Skirmisher can be discarded through Haymace Skald. It can be discarded through Coral and through Birna as well. Additionally to that, you could even use our stratagem to discard it. But more optimally, usually the way we typically play this card is with Haymace Skald. You play this on the ranged row, then your target will be the Skirmisher. Okay, so in the first round, we're kind of looking to play a discard package. As you can see, we've got those cards that I just mentioned, a lot of shuffling of cards, a lot of discarding of cards that we can do. That's a first round combination to use with our stratagem. They work very well together. So yeah, first round cards, I would say, but as always, guys, your decks and I shouldn't say your decks actually, I should say your matches and how they appear to be will always be a draw dependent thing too, So whatever cards you have, just play along with it. Haymace Skald, as I explained, draw a card, then discard a card. Your target would be the Skirmisher for that. If not the Skirmisher, you do also have Morkvarg as a discard target. And, in the worst case scenario, say if we've run out of these particular discard targets which bring us value, you could just go for Gutting Slash or, the Spear Maiden. You could discard something else, and I'd like to mention that we'd still get benefit in doing so with this deck if we have cards on the board such as Snowdrop, because whenever we're drawing cards, she'll be boosting. Even with Coral, when you discard a card, she's doing damage. And we do have Sunset Wanderers in this deck, so we can delay Sunset Wanderers getting deployed. So, these cards work so good together, this discard package and shuffling and drawing of cards, that even if we don't have the optimal card to discard, we're still getting good value in this deck. So yeah, don't be afraid to use these in the first round too. Spear Maiden is just more of a filler in this deck. It allows you to damage an enemy unit by 2, damage self by 2. It can give you a bit of reach with the control we have in this deck, because we do have 2 Gutting Slashes, which allows us to do 4 points of damage. Reason I've added in the Gutting Slashes is because this is a meditating mage, kind of season meta, let's call it that. And as well as that, Scoia'tael have a lot of 4-powered units with order abilities. It works pretty nice just to shut them down. Bit of 4 powered damage is nice, Just clear the board out of those units when you need to. Yeah, so not bad cards. More fillers in this deck, if anything. The Drum and Shield Maidens, we do have 2 of these. Obviously, with these cards, guys, we just absolutely want to have them in deck. We do not want them in your hand because we are drawing them out with Cerys by playing her on the melee row. And then 1 leader charge will be played onto the Shield Maiden. This unit, which she spawns on the melee row, is identical to the others that we have in deck. So when you damage it, it's going to summon the other copies from your deck to that row. You know, what I would say about the Shield Maiden is keep in mind when you're attempting to draw cards, you know, we have this discard package, as I've explained. Be careful not to draw the Shield Maidens. So at some point, if you feel it's better to go ahead and play Cerys first, go ahead and do that before you start playing your other cards, which are going to draw units, because you don't want to draw into those units. We're going to lose value. And also, it just helps to thin the deck out, so we've got a better chance of getting the best cards that we want towards the end of a match. So with Cerys and the Shield Maidens, you could open up the first round with them if you like. Optimally, like I said, you'd want to open up with the 3 ladies in particular here. But if you don't get that, go ahead and use Shield Maiden with Cerys first round opener. Also, another good thing with Cerys, having this card, it's just nice to go for a bleed. It's a lot of points quick. So you could push into the second round after winning the first, play Cerys, get a number of points out, maybe bleed something good out of your opponent. I've added in a lock into our deck for some control. We also have Giga Scorpion Decoction, damage a unit by 1 6 times. What does this mean, 6 times? So if a unit is shielded, such as Hefty Helge with Nilfgaard as they have, or any other thing like maybe a mage has a shield on it, you know, initial first damage will break the shield and then it's going to do the subsequent damage. So it's a pretty interesting form of removal, gives us some extra control options in this deck in addition to Gutting Slash. All right, so the Heim is really cool and interesting card. I did decide to go ahead and add it in here, bring you guys something interesting and different. What it allows us to do is swap this unit's power with a damaged unit's power. So, you know, we could use this on our opponent's side of the board if something is damaged. You can do it like that, but optimally we're looking to use the Heim for our combination that we have with Olaf here. So the way we're going to play this out, guys, is you're going to spend 1 leader charge on Olaf. Okay, you're going to click on him. He's going to get damaged by 1. And then what we're going to do is, because he becomes a damaged unit, we're going to play the Heim. The Heim will take Olaf's power, and then we click Olaf, and he's going to boost himself by twice the amount he's damaged. Okay, so it's going to play for epic value, this card. The Heim and Olaf plays, they're final match plays, right? So at the end of your match, when you're just playing out whatever you've got left in your hand, that's when you're going to play them. You usually play Olaf second last, to be honest, and the Heim would be your final play. I would say we do have a backup play as well. The backup play that we have is this unit here. It transforms into this, the champion. So it's got the auto ability to destroy an allied unit, then heal itself. So for example, if something doesn't go well with Olaf for some reason, you could go ahead, damage this by 1 down, play Heim onto this and just destroy a low powered unit. It's just a backup play. Not bad to have backup plays, so we're not so one-dimensional in our strategy. Okay, well, I just pretty much explained this card to you guys. I would say this is a final round card. Play with Olaf and Heim just for consistency with the Heim strategy. On Berserk 2, it transforms itself into this. When you dump it on the board, make sure you just go ahead and use your leader charges. You don't want to get them destroyed, losing all this value. So it's going to take 3 leader charges to activate this. It's a bit pricey for us. Keep in mind with our units how we're using these activators. I mean, we've got Totem in this deck. That allows you to damage adjacent units by 2. I mean, you could use Totem for an activator if one of these cards gets killed off. Sometimes that happens, all right? Keep that in mind and be creative with your plays. So, yep, use this card when you're playing Heim Olaf at the end of a match. Morkvarg, this is one of our discard targets, as I explained earlier. If it moves to the graveyard during the round, summon it to the melee row, giving it doomed. So, you know, you're going to use that either through the Skuld, either through Coral or Birna. Okay, you can even use it with Stratagem. So this discard package, as I said, we play it with the ladies together, our discard cards and the ladies. It's a good time to play it when you can. Snowdrop's pretty nice card. You know, it makes sense to have these cards where we're drawing more cards to our hand because we do have Sunset Wanderers. So Snowdrop allows us to delay Sunset Wanderers from deploying, so we get more value out of it. It allows us to draw up to 2 cards, shuffle the same number of cards back to your deck. So, you know, maybe if you got some cards that weren't that good, you could shuffle them back, such as the Shield Maidens. They're pretty good cards to shuffle back if you get them. Or even cards, even our win condition cards, our very strong cards. Like when we're going in the first round, guys, and you get a lot of our good cards, don't be afraid to put them back in deck because we've got so much thinning, so much drawing of cards. You're bound to get everything you need by the end of a match. Typically, you'd only have a few cards left in your deck, if that. So, you know, don't be afraid to push away Olaf and all these interesting cards. We have Heim, this one here. Try to keep your discard package first. And Snowdrop is a nice card to play in the first round, along with the Mask, because when we draw cards, she's boosting us off by 2. So as you can see, this allows us to draw a card, so get the advantage through that. Also, Sunset Wanderers draws us a card. That will trigger Snowdrop as well if we're in that situation. So ultimately, the way I'd like to play is I like to have Snowdrop down the board first. You know, you go ahead, click your order. Then next, you'd play Coral. So Coral allows you to draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you discard a card, damage a random enemy unit by 2. So drawing a card, once again, triggers Snowdrop. The discard targets for Coral are the discard units that I've mentioned prior. The same thing, right? Those same discard targets we have, go ahead and use them. But just remember, whatever card we're discarding, she's going to do random damage by 2 anyway. So even if you don't have a good target, we're still going to get value out of her. Even if you want to go Squirrel or Pella in a match because they don't make sense for you, don't be afraid to do it. So you can imagine we've got Snowdrop, Coral. These are 2 strong cards together. And then if you go ahead and play Birna Bran, I mean, you know, you can imagine the kind of sick value we're going to get here, because she allows us to draw up to 2 cards, then discard the same number of cards. So think about drawing 2 cards will get Snowdrop boosted even more, and then the discarding triggers Coral's random damage. So this is a fantastic combination, these 3 in here, and it works with the theme of the Sunset Wanderers once again, getting more value out of that card. So as I said, this is a first round package to play. Pardon me. Very nice, yeah, just a very nice cards to play together. We do have Dire in this deck as well. Dire, you know, it's just one of my touches. You guys know I like to add in cards you don't see played often. Here's another one of them. So with the Berserk 7, it allows us to affect only the opposite row with this ability, which is units in this and opposite row can't be boosted. So this is our form of control to our opponent's board. It will obviously come in handy very much against boosting kind of decks. So this actually could work quite well against the Keltalis deck, which has kind of become meta at the moment. Obviously they've got their leader ability and they've got cards such as the Beast, Witch Apprentice. They're constantly using special cards to boost their units up. You could play Dire, you know, once they start row stacking behind a defender or row stacking in general, go ahead and play Dire down, you know, shut down all their boosts, really negate that value they get. With Dire, I'd say it's probably best to play it once your opponent has a strong engine down on the board and it's ticking away, because otherwise they could play around this card. Obviously they could just play on the other row where Dire isn't and you don't have much control. So wait till you see something that's down on the board that is definitely getting boosting, then you play Dire. All right, like an Elven Scribe from Scoia'tael, you know, those units that says, you know, a few more activators left until it boosts till 10, those kinds of cards. You know, put this across from that, why not? Use this card when you need to. It's pretty flexible to use in our deck. So don't be afraid to commit it anytime you think's good. So yeah, with Olaf, I already explained the strategy, guys. When you have him in your hand, don't be afraid to shuffle him back in the deck, and you will pick him up again later because we've got so much drawing of cards going on. Totem, gives us some good points. You know, on the deploy, it spawns these units adjacent to this on either side, and the auto ability of this allows us to damage adjacent units by 2, and then that will just transform them into a bear abomination. They become 6-powered units, so it's not bad, not a bad play for us. Try to commit this either in the 2nd or 3rd round, not really a 1st round card because we've got the discard package happening then. We've got Heatwave for some control. Cerys, as I explained, guys, play her on the melee row. We're looking to spawn this unit here. If you don't have a good discard synergy as an opening for the 1st round, you can use Cerys to open the 1st round. Nice thing about Cerys is it kind of throws our opponents off guard. Maybe they're thinking we're going to replay her later, and they kind of start strategizing like that against us, but then we can trick them because that's not the case at all. We're just using her for the one-time play. All right. And then, yeah, at the top, we've got Sunset Wanderers here. You know, this card's just going to be shuffling across in our hand, and when it's the last card on the further side of our right side, it's going to draw to the board, and then it, deploy to the board, and then it draws a card for us. So that's nice because it gives us further access into the deck, drawing an important card that we may need towards the end of a match. Try to hold off Sunset Wanderers as long as you can. Sunset Wanderers can play pretty big in our deck because we've got a lot of delay we can grant it. If you have Snowdrop down on the board, Snowdrop will get a boost when this is played. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, is with Die Bear, also just be careful where you're positioning it. I mean, it's not really a sketchy play for us because we don't have much boosting going on in our deck, but obviously Snowdrop boosts, so definitely don't play Die Bear where Snowdrop is at. One last thing to say about Die Bear, works excellent against Koshi as well. So if your opponent is playing Force of Nature and you're expecting Koshi, just time that. Once they play their first Koshi, man, they lose so much value off of their Andrega Lava and off of Koshi. It's fantastic. So this is the deck, guys. As I said, the stratagem allows us to draw a card, then discard a card. Spawning Crows in the melee row. Ursine Ritual. It allows us to damage an allied unit by 1. We have 5 charges of this. I'm going to spell it out very simply for you. 1 charge will go to this unit here, the Shield Maiden. Another charge, 2nd charge goes here to Olaf. And then the remaining charges will just go here to activate this. Okay, so we've got perfect use of Leader. And once Leader's all used up, we get to spawn Bear Abomination. So not bad points-wise for us. Okay, my friends. It's a discard ritual. I hope you're going to enjoy this deck. We're getting towards the end of the season. It's more of a fun time, experimenting time. You know, we've all grinded hard at the beginning of the season. So this deck performs well. I've gone on a winning streak with this deck, believe it or not. It's very interesting to see because we're using some very unusual cards and they work. So I can definitely guarantee you it's going to be fun to play. And I just want to say thanks heaps for your support as always. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Thanks. Let's take a look, guys. How are we going to go about this? Oh, we've got the Shield Maiden. So we got Cerys here. Not bad, not bad. Maybe we will go like this to begin with. Check it out. Rithwick, what's up, brother? The king himself. That's you, man. You're the king. All praise be to you, brother. That's things. Nice to see you again. So, stack in here. Okay, he wants dominance. I mean, we could probably hit this now, can't we?
Never get my rhymes out of your head.
What do we want to put back in deck? Maybe we're doing this. What about this? Get another one. Okay, we'll do that. So Snowdrop's good to use with Birna and Coral. We have them in this deck too. It's pretty good.
Yield and save me some time.
Okay, well we got Heat Wave for that. I think we just get rid of it right away. They could be using Witch's Sabbath, so maybe we keep Squirrel. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So what happens if I pass? I'm going down by 2 points, is it? If he passes, I'd go down by 2 points. So... will Squirrel kill Talus? So we do have some answers to their cards. But Witch's Sabbath is such a strong play. They get some good things back. Yeah, easy Squirrel for sure. Well, I'm anticipating Witch's Sabbath, you know, we're seeing that heaps now with Kelly decks. But Direbear should come in alright here. We just have to Squirrel if we get the chance. Heim. Probably not looking for Heim just yet. Lock. Okay. Well, we could Purify Defender with Pella. Yeah, there it is. I have to go Squirrel right away though. I can't really wait with this. This is the first thing we're going to do. Yeah, that's good. And now I play Direbear melee row. We're anticipating row stacking, right? And they're doing a lot of boosting. So maybe Direbear is good here. We'll just do it now. So it shuts down the boosting in the same row that we have and their row units. So we're not doing boosting, so it works alright for us. We don't really get affected by this. So he plays on. So this shouldn't get a boost now. He's played it arranged. It's a different story. So as you can see, Direbear works pretty nice like that. It's causing them to play around us, which is really good. What we'll do is... So they could bring back... Maybe they bring back these cards later. I'm just completely guessing of what they're playing, right? We could kill this too with Giga. I think that's a good option. Hey, what's up, Plato? How you doing? Yeah, we're trying out Direbear, man. I was just thinking to myself, if we come up in a Keltalis match, it's probably going to work pretty good. So, happy to see it working here. Parasite. Yeah. So it's, you know, they've got to work around things. What do we want to do? Do we want to stay ahead on points? Maybe.
I suppose, and the end.
Maybe we do. What do we need? Should I go for the 5? Why not? Yeah, that's great. Very good. Hey, what's up, Size? How you doing, man? Nice to see you on stream, dude. Trying out a bit of Skellige here. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Well, he's not getting any boosting because of Diabear. Okay, so he kills it. Okay. We have to hold out on points. I think maybe we go Purify. I think Purify is the call. I think we Purify and we got a lock. So have a look, guys. Not doing too good. What's up, my friend? Cheer up. We're here together. We're playing Gwent together. Let's smile and laugh. Not get too stressed about life, you know? Let's try to focus on the positives, true? My dog's a beast. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. What kind of dog you got? I've got a dog as well. I got a Staffy crossed with a Ridgeback. Okay, so we're looking good for points. What's Birna? Got a few good cards left for a short round. Yellow Lab, very nice. Great temperament, those dogs. So I think we're locking this, guys. Great. Yo, Pinkin, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Wow, he just keeps boosting and unlocking. Man, see, Diabear was excellent here. OBS coming for Yaga. Every damn time. Let me guess, my screen cards are gonna get changed in the stream to Yaga. I think we're just playing this out here. It does trigger Coral as well, which is excellent. We've got a lot of excellent discarding value in this deck, guys. Check it out. Triggers Coral, gets a unit out, and we're ahead on points. Looking pretty good. We've got some strong short round finisher cards left too. We don't really care about the graveyard manipulation they're doing. We're not using anything from there. True. Okay, she who knows. Yeah, right. Maybe we damage it down? Would he play on or pass? He would have gone Totem Rithwick? Yeah, I decided to go for the damage, man. Looks like it paid off. Good. So they don't get the full carryover, and we've got some strong cards left for a short round. Very good. You know, we got this one here. We got Heim. We got some sick stuff, man. So, wow, what a strong hand for a finish. Don't listen to me, please. That's all good, dude. Wow, solid. Oh man, golden hand for a short round. Tell you what, and we get our discards here. Yeah, we're chilling. Let me have a look. So, you know, She Who Knows is damaged. You could play Heim on it, but it's not going to give us the best value in this case. But keep it in mind, it's not a bad play in a situation where, you need to take some power off her. So I think we'll just open up like this. Come on, give us that discard. Wow, we didn't get it. That's a bit unlucky. Okay, we still got some good cards left, but unfortunately we didn't get the Skirmisher. Man. Okay, we're gonna be careful with that. So we're not. We gotta try keep our units low for now, don't we? We don't really want to go tall because then we're giving them value with the beast. If they go adrenaline rush or something like that, I mean, it is what it is. I think it's probably totem now. So we want them to have equal power. Yeah, there's AA. Yeah. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter now. Okay. Second last will be Olaf. We're going to play this now. We're going to go ahead and activate it because you just don't want to risk it getting killed. It's a very good unit for us. So let's just go ahead and do this. Yep, sweet. Just want to see the points we got here. Apprentice.
A witch's best friend is a pig.
Yeah, they don't have apprentice value. I think we should be alright. I'll play this here. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're good. Yeah, we got it anyway. I'm not going to play my cards out. I won't be toxic. Nice, nice. When are you going to decide to commit it in a match? When's best? You're going to hold it till later? Wait till you see something? That's good. Or you play it in the first, you know? Takes a bit of experimenting. Anyway, they're going first. Okay, Jay, what's up, buddy? Finally getting a chance to watch some live gameplay. Yeah, that's it. You know, welcome to my stream, man. Appreciate your support. Always on YouTube. You're very kind to me. Always give me a lot of good feedback. Thank you. What do we have, guys? Plays the riders out. It's not going to be Birna now. I think we're going like this. It's not a double Cerys deck. We're just playing Cerys once here. KG's fallen for her charms. I'm an innocent bystander caught up in all this. Okay, yeah, right, I see. What do we want to discard? Maybe this. Not bad. Cerys is a nice card. I just like the ability to have a lot of points just shoot out when we want. You know, that's why I put her in here. It just feels nice to have that. Neuromancy's in there. I mean, we could squirrel this. That's pretty good for us, isn't it? Maybe denying them access is nice. That's a pretty nice value squirrel. Right. Yeah. Yeah, so for example, you could hit Direbear now. That'll work pretty good. I'm just thinking how far we're gonna work into this round though, really. Should I hold out some of these cards? I mean, lock's sufficient too.
No, I don't nibble at them, they'd fall right out.
I think I'm just passing. Let's save some of our cards. We got some control options. We can wait on some things. We can see what they hit out. Yeah, good, good. Oh, yep. That's what we want to see more of. Gutting Slash. Okay. I wonder if they play into this. Most likely they do if they're monsters. That's what monsters is about, man. You just bleed. That's the whole monster style usually. Xavier. Well, we don't really care about what they're doing to our graveyard. Let's just do this. Self-feeder? Yeah, right. So they're playing into the round if they're doing that, most likely. I don't think it's a card they'd usually throw if they're about to pass. It's pretty valuable to a relic deck. Yep. Looks like Snowdrop's good here.
You'll never get my rhymes out of your head.
Shuffling back. Shuffling, shuffling. Could use Gutting Slash to mess with this. Yeah, true, true. So let's take time to read about this. Whenever you play a relic, increase the unit's base power by 1. It says increase. It doesn't say boost. Units in this and opposite row can't be boosted. So if I play Die Bear here, I don't think he's working, is he? Even though it seems as though it's a boost. The Lesser Witch. Well, you can find out now. You can find out firsthand if you want. I'm playing this first, aren't I? This card, yeah. Playing this first.
I suppose. And the end.
Okay. What do we got in deck left? Yeah, I got another skirmisher. This. So Birna might, I mean, she might not give us any discard value. What she's gonna do. Oh yeah, that's fine. We got Heat Wave. That's all good in the hood. We chillin', we chillin'. There we go. Yeah, works real nice with Wanderers. Great, great. Good synergies. Man, card advantage against MO. I'm liking that, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, that feels good. Yeah, sweet. Let's really try to set up Die Bear here. Do I want Birna now though? I don't know if I want Birna now. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm keeping her. So we're canning this. Yes, it's okay. Does it matter when we're playing Birna? Could play it now, can't we? Okay. I'm gonna keep this. Doesn't really matter, does it? Keep Pella? I saw it too late. Oh. Actually, hold on a second. This is why. But hold on a second. We've got Direbear. So what are they going to play behind there? We can set something up perhaps. We could bait it too, yeah. I think, like, let's just play on into it and let them roast stack as much as they want. You know what I mean? I think it's actually works into our strat. So I'd go this. Oh, thanks very much for the tip, Jay. Really appreciate it, man. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. Ah, right. Nah, we're gonna go Pillar.
Lost spirit devoid of name, depart now our daily pain.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you. Means a lot, man. Means a lot. Thanks. Oh, if this is Koshi, we good. Yeah, here we go. Well, I could kill. What's it gonna do if one... It keeps spawning a drone. Do we give a... Hold on, what's the original? What's the original base power of this unit? I'm trying to think about Giga here. Is that it? Is it a 4? Yeah, it's a 4, isn't it? So we could kill the next one with Giga. 4, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, just triggered it. 7. Yeah. Okay. Should we just let him rogue clog? What are we trying to do here? Quick math. Yeah. What's a good Giga target? Do we Giga that? I mean, it's giving them 2 powered units. It's like a 2-point engine still. Do have card advantage. Direbear is so good here, eh? It's great to see it used like this. That's epic. Love it. I love making these kinds of cards work that like you don't see anyone playing. So that's good, you know. Back row's pretty clogged there. Yeah, you got Sabbath. You got Sabbath, man. We know, we know. Okay. Big bears, yes sir. We playing all the beasts. So you can't throw anything in the front for boosting anymore, you know. It's not going to get anything out of it. Back row's full. Direbear's got the front row covered. Let's do that. Brewess doesn't trigger a front row. Okay. Let's see. Right. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Direbear, baby. Direbear, that's what's up. These three are very nice to play together. Very good matching combo. I think Heim we could save for later. Purify is not really needed. Rithwick with the Dragon Rage. Dunker. Should kill that ASAP, eh? Yeah, we definitely don't want them getting carryover. Scribe.
Is nigh.
So I believe we're going this first. Shuffle back. Don't really need this. Not for now. We can get Olaf later. We've got a lot of thinning and consistency, so I'm not really worried about finding cards. Yo, Zubero, what's up, man? Self-harm treating you? Well, you know, me myself, I wouldn't self-harm myself, but the deck's playing pretty good. It's nice, man. You know, I'm trying something different here. We got Direbear in this deck, and Heim and Olaf playing different kinds of cards, dude. Trying to keep it fresh, you know. Pun not intended. It's all good, man. We're easygoing, dude. I like to have a laugh with all you guys. Have a lot of fun. That's what it's all about, yeah. Playing games together, having a good time. Let's see. Draw a card. It's, yeah. I think Coral next, right?
That might even be amusing.
Yeah, good, good. Let's do this. It's such a nice combo, you know, Snowdrop, Coral, and Birna. It's like very good to play. Yeah, that's what it's all about, brother. How you been though, man? How's your streams going?
Illusions.
Yeah, with Sunset. Well, this whole deck, you know, I've built it around that, like all this discarding, drawing, all to work together. So hopefully it pulls through. We bet a Kelly deck with this at the beginning of the stream, so it's pretty nice. I think we'll hit that off. Yeah, Direbear, dude. It's low key, like underrated against Kelly because it stops boosting. Think about it. Kelly decks are all about boosting. So if they can't get rid of Direbear, they're losing a lot of value, aren't they? Should we go? It probably makes sense to go Birna, hey? Yeah, we'll do this. This should be a good little point swing. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the top right too. This is unfortunate.
Let's not get in the way of my axe.
Pretty fun patch for you, nice. Other games
Why should I, an elf, essay
towards the end of the season. Yeah, that's what it's all about. A lot of people like the deck experiment towards the end, eh? That's good, man. I'm looking forward to it, see? Be good to see. Wow, this damn Cerys, unfortunately, is not good. Totem now. Nah, I think I'm passing. Well, so he's gonna go up by 3. So actually it's not too bad, is it? So, wow, he's playing Gord now? Wow. Not bad, man, not bad. I think Direbear should be okay here. But if they got punished for it, yeah, we're gonna be careful. I think we'll just time it with the Scribe. I'm probably just gonna wait for him to play a Scribe. And I'll just place it wherever they dump it. I think to Squirrel and Orb is probably good. Deny them some carryover. Great. So we got card advantage too, man. We still got Wanderers. So we still got Morkvarg, don't we? Okay. Yeah, can still keep this then. 4 points of damage is nice against these guys. Definitely don't want to see that. Okay, okay. I think we go, because we're going to draw cards through Wanderers and this, we don't want to draw these out, so we should thin first. Always makes sense to me. So let's do that. Feign Death. Man, where's Heatwave when you need it? We got it in deck. Wow. Bloody Heatwave in deck now. Far out. What's he played first round? He could have some more of these. I mean, you could even play Direbear there. Maybe a lock is sufficient. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for with the slash.
I can fly single drop.
Definitely a good slash target. We don't want that there. Yeah, so now, for example, you can play Dire opposite row to the scribe. Stop it from triggering. We'll see what this pulls us. Units in this and opposite row can't be boosted. Does this die though? That's the thing. I better play it now. Yeah, good pull for us. We got Skulled for Morkvug still. Man, hopefully we'll pull Heatwave. That'd be great. Oh my god, where's my Heatwave? Low roll, come on. Low roll, man, you know you want to. That's it. Don't get nothing crazy on me. Yes, yes, yes. Very good, very good. So as you can see, guys, Scribe, he got triggered. What happened? He's a 4-powered unit, man. All thanks to the Dire. Pretty good.
Hey, listen here.
No. Why? Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that to me, man?
The Valley of Flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
Can you believe it? We didn't pull Heatwave. Ah. I mean, I'm not really concerned about this, but man, this has been sticking in here the whole match. Jeez. I mean, what's the purpose of this for us? It's more of a filler. I don't think it makes a huge difference, the sequencing when we're playing this. Maybe we're throwing it now.
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
Yeah, no AZ. Crazy, man. Bottom 2 cards. And we got all this thinning, shuffling, and like, we couldn't get it. But otherwise, the consistency is excellent, hey. Like, think about it. We pretty much got everything we needed this match except that. So, I think it's good still for us. And we're card advantage too. What could he have left? Do they have Heatwave? Maybe it's Totem. Yeah, it is bad luck, dude. Oh, you picked with SK? Nice, Edoc. Feels strange to play it. What do you just do? Thunder. Right. Well, you know, we could put this next to Totem to still trigger that. I think that's a smart play. Still get that value, baby. Will be Olaf's second last. Obviously, he's got order ability, and then we're going to hit Heim. We're going to just jam the Heim in there. We want to win, man.
The Valley of Flowers. There is no place more
We want to win this match. We got points, guys. We got points here. So he's damaged this. Okay. It's gonna have to be this. And yeah, we'll just leave it like that. That's the last card. Yeah, Heat Wave. Yeah, I was questioning it. Like a good, like an alternative play, you know, we could go into here with Heim too. So we got a good backup plan here. So you go like this. Wait a second, I should use leader here. Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay, I'll do this. Then we go like this. And then we go like this. That's it. Yes. Yes.